This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Come on, people. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. All around the world, shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine. All right, people, gather in over here. Gather in. Let's everybody gather in. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Gotta keep it open here.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Are we gonna let them silence our voice?
No.
Are you gonna let them? They're not gonna silence our voices, are they?
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
You can't censor our curriculum and our books.
Paul?
It's disgusting.
Paul's waiting.
I'm coming.
He's coming.
Hooray for Paul!
Whoa!
Hooray for Nate!
Go Nate!
Hooray for the people.
Whoa!
Hooray for books!
Yeah!
Hooray for free choice!
Whoa!
Hooray!
Yeah, student agency.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Hooray for librarians! Hooray for students who read books! In all languages!
Hooray for parents that want
people
their
yelling
students
over
to read!
All right, everybody. Listen up.
Alright, cool.
All right, my name is Paul Blakesley. I'm a history teacher at Palmer High School. Tonight we are raising awareness about censorship in District 11. So since I'm a history teacher, I would ask that you indulge me for a moment as I look at history for insight on our current situation. You guys hear me okay?
Bring it in, you guys. Just bring it in. You gotta just kind of bring it in.
You gotta back up!
No, we
Bring it
don't!
in! Yes, you do.
Nope. Bring it in, you guys. Bring it in.
Okay, I will. You can't block the entrance. Let's move out of the entrance. Let's move out of the entrance, please. So, when we talk about book bans, it's easy to conjure images of Nazi book burning.
Yes.
When we talk about censoring teachers, you might think of deadly public shaming that occurred during Mao Zedong's Cultural Revolution. But I'd like to remind you of another significant moment in history when an individual had the courage to stand up in the face of incredibly powerful forces of censorship. 500 years ago, the Roman Catholic Church had a monopoly on truth and knowledge in Europe. One reason for this is because most people could not read. Therefore, people had little choice but to accept the word of those in power. But big change was afoot due to the invention of the printing press. More and more people were learning how to read. One courageous church leader and educator stood up to the powers that be and advocated for change. Martin Luther, who kicked off the Protestant Reformation. One of the many revolutionary things he did was to translate the Bible from its original Greek and Hebrew into local language, German. By doing this, he went around the gatekeepers of truth and allowed the people to think for themselves. Ultimately, giving that power to the people led to the birth of many of the churches we attend today. Additionally, it led to the significant reform within the Roman Catholic Church. The leadership of District 11 is attempting to be the similar gatekeeper of truth and knowledge. I want to wrap this up by challenging all of us to take inspiration from Martin Luther and the Protestant Reformation. Last night was a bit disappointing when it came to the school board election. I'm excited that we elected Leanne to our school board. However, we should acknowledge that the 30% of our community that did vote is still swayed by cultural war politics. Remember though, voting is not the only way to create change in the community. Moving forward, if we want change, we have to use our voices to raise awareness within the community about all the ways this school board is attempting to destroy public education. Tell your family about this board's move to make it easier for them to ban books. Tell your neighbors about how the district literally ripped pages out of high school health textbooks because they feared teenagers having access to accurate information on sexual health. Talk to the media when the district censors curriculum, like when they directed middle school social studies teachers to stop teaching students about Frederick Douglass. Tell your friends about how the district attempted to silence teachers by walking Dr. Angel Givler out of school in front of her crying students because she criticized district leadership on social media.
Traumatizing our kids.
We, the people of District 11, have the power to save our schools. Stand against censorship. Stand for empowering our students. Stand against silencing teachers and parents. Stand for educators advocating for their students in schools. Because ultimately, our working conditions are your students' learning conditions.
Yes.
Charles.
Charles Johnson.
Yeah, Charles. Me too.
You guys hear me? Cool. I obviously didn't have a speech written up today, but thank you guys for being out here, no matter the weather, for standing tall against censorship and the brutality that's going against teachers, our students, and our community. I think we're truly in a tough time right now where people just want to feel involved, want to have their voices heard, no matter where they come from, no matter their income, no matter their language. And currently right now, we see that that's being put to the wayside, and that's not okay. As someone that grew up in this district that had the motto of a world yet to be imagined, no matter our culture and our background, we represented everyone. We challenged everyone to the best of their ability, no matter how that may have came. We tried the best of our opportunity to get it done. And folks, right now we're seeing that it's turning our future upside down. As someone that's growing up here that wants to see a prosperous future, inclusive future for all people, we're not doing the right steps right now currently. And I know this election obviously didn't go the way we wanted, but folks, we have to keep progressing forward. This isn't the stop. This is truly a movement. This is one step forward. We all learned to meet a neighbor, to talk to a friend, how to knock on a door, how to phone bank. We lifted each other up no matter what it was like at the back end, and we're going to keep continuing to go forward. So folks, don't let whatever's happening currently right now stop you for what's going to happen in the future. We got to keep progressing forward, keep championing for our students and our educators, as well as our community, because folks, we made progress by getting one person in there, and that's great, because it could have been nothing at all. And folks, we have to stand behind her no matter what, because she's going to need our help as a community, as educators, as our students. Folks, while she's there on the board, we have to be at our school accountability committees, our DACs, showing up in our communities, bringing people together, not tearing each other down. So folks, no matter how you feel tonight, going forward, stand tall and believe in yourself, because there's still courage on the other side.
Jackson.
Jackson. Right here. Hey, come on over.
Hi, is this working okay?
Yes.
If I yell, is it better? Yeah! All right. Whose first board meeting is tonight? Would you raise your hand? That is so great because it's not that very many people. Thank you for being here and thank you for coming back. I want to tell you a story tonight about one of the first meetings I ever came to at D11. It was a year ago in November, and they were going to change their chosen name policy. So make it so that students could only use their chosen name if their parents said it was okay at home first. And this is a big risk to LGBTQ students. I missed my introduction. My name is Jackson, and I work with Inside Out Youth Services to advocate for the needs of LGBTQ students in our school. I came to that meeting and I was alone. And I explained to the school board, there's this new law, you have to follow it. Thank you for hearing me. So my surprise when December comes and they have a policy that violates Colorado anti-discrimination law and says we're not going to let our students access their rights in D11. Boom! That was a year ago. I came back in December and it looked a lot like this outside and I had no idea why. And it was because the school board was voting on the union contract. I went in there and I was nervous, y'all. I was nervous to speak because there were so many people. And I went up there and I talked about how important chosen names are. And when I finished, I turned around and I saw a sea of red standing behind me. And I didn't know about the teachers union that night, but I found out. You guys rock.
Welcome.
And I kept coming back, and you kept coming back. And they passed policies that ban the pride flag from our schools. And they passed policies that ban trans kids from sports. And we kept coming back. That's why we're here tonight. I don't want to talk about yesterday, because we're going to have to keep coming back next month, and the month after that, and the month after that, and that's going to go on for years until every student is valued, every student can read, and D11 is back to being the place where all of our students can thrive and succeed in the future. We need to support teachers, we need to support students, we need to support administrators, and we need to support parents. Thank you for being here. Your voice matters. Keep it up. That's all I got.
Amanda Brown.
Amanda Brown.
Nice. Hi. I used all my teacher cards, so I'm going to talk into that. Hello. Good evening. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to y'all tonight and for your time, for you coming out tonight. My name is Amanda Brown, and I've come to you this evening as a teacher, as a friend, as a 20-plus year union member, and most importantly, as a mother. When I welcome kindergarten parents into my class family, I first share that I love my school and I love my district. And I always open with the fact that I have so much faith and trust in our staff, in our teachers, that I have choiced all 4 of my children into the school where I teach. We have 2 Palmer High School graduates. We have a freshman this year, and we have a 5th grader finishing up her elementary journey. My school, our school, is where I've built a family of colleagues and friends. My children have been trained to go to a teacher for help, that any of them will love them, parent them, redirect them, comfort them, and always keep them safe. That teachers, our chosen family, are safe and trustworthy people who are always worthy of respect. I am here tonight on behalf of my youngest. She is a 5th grader at McAuliffe Elementary. My daughter was in literacy instruction, mid-lesson, learning to read, when her teacher, Dr. Gibler, was pulled out of her classroom by our principal. Brought down to the office where a district representative waited to put her on administrative leave. Dr. Gibler was brought back upstairs in tears, where she was able to gather her belongings, but not say goodbye or offer an explanation to our children. Our District 11 administration knowingly exposed my child to a situation in which a person of trust, deserving of respect, was taken from her classroom by another adult that she had been taught to trust. There was no explanation, there was no plan of return, all the students comprehended was that our principal came and took their teacher away, and that she was scared. And now she's still not back. This was terrifying in the moment. It remains terrifying tonight. The fear and apprehension my child has experienced since this event is immeasurable. When we arrived home that evening, she quickly came to me for assurance that I was not in the same union that Dr. Gibler was in. When I assured her that it was indeed the same, one in the same, and then took a moment to explain the concept of union solidarity again, she went down the list of our shared chosen family of colleagues and teachers. She wanted to know, were they all in danger of being pulled from their classrooms? Was I? We talked through contingencies and logistics. We assured her that she can count on all of our teachers in the building for whatever she needs. We tried to ease her mind that Dr. Gibler was safe, but that I didn't have any answers to give her. I don't know when she will return. I don't know what class will look like, and I still don't. I have sent my 5th grader to school without a teacher for the past month. She is not allowed to say hello if we should happen to see Dr. Gibler. No hugs, no reassurance, no questions about the book that she's reading at home for fun. I am not allowed to offer my friend and my colleague a glimmer of support during this time. So here we stand as our district talks of student agency, encouraging us to empower our students to be powerful learners and active participants in their educational careers. But what my student wants, what my family and her classmates want, what would provide her with the greatest agency of all, is her teacher back. We love you so much. Thank you.
Hi, if you don't know, I'm Angel. Also known as Dr. Gibler Byers, Dr. G, Dr. GD, something. I'd like to start with a quote. Censorship is the child of fear, the father of ignorance, and the weapon of tyrants. Laurie Halse Anderson, author of children's historical fiction books such as Chains and Fever 1793. On October 6th, I was wearing this shirt in my classroom as Banned Books Week started. On October 6th, I was wearing this shirt when I was walked out of my classroom in tears in front of upset students that I was not allowed to speak to because I was put on administrative leave while the district determined if any of my social media posts violated any laws or policies. As part of my leave, I am not allowed to contact anyone that is an employee, parent, or student in District 11. For over 4 weeks, I have not been able to talk to my friends, my students, their parents, or anyone that lives in D11, or I risk losing my job because I might accidentally violate the terms of my administrative leave where I have not been accused of any wrongdoing. I am an elementary teacher and I could not talk to my students as I left in tears, causing them fear and uncertainty. Why am I telling you this? Is it to pity me? Absolutely not. I am still getting paid, and while emotionally, this is one of the hardest things I've dealt with. Sorry.
We love you!
There are people in much worse situations than I am in. I'm telling you this because it is a matter of public concern. Students had their teacher ripped away from them without justification. Tax dollars are being spent to pay me and a sub every day that I'm out. This is week 5. This situation is not unique to me in District 11. This situation is not unique to District 11. A parent is being sued by a board member in D20 because she advocated for her student and other elementary aged kids and called him out on his inappropriate actions. Elizabeth School District has wasted thousands of tax dollars on lawsuits because they illegally pulled books off shelves, then refused to put them back when they were ordered to do so. Woodland Park spent thousands of dollars on lawsuits when they attempted to silence teachers and violate their First Amendment rights. Silence is their goal. Controlling the stories and information the students, parents, and public receives is their goal. But at what cost? The cost of students feeling safe and loved in their classrooms. The cost of students not seeing themselves represented in books. The cost of qualified teachers leaving the classrooms because they don't want to deal with this. The cost of actual taxpayer dollars that should be going directly to students instead of lawsuits that were unnecessary. The list goes on and on. You, the parents, the voters, and taxpayers have the power. This superintendent and board have shouted about us being, quote, better together, student agency, and parent voice and parent choice. These actions do not support any of those statements. You must demand this board and superintendent stop actions that harm our children and their education.
Angel. Will we be silenced?
No! We will not be silenced!
No! Are we going to let this stand?
No!
We cannot let this stand. Who's got the power?
We got the power!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Teacher power!
What kind of power?
Teacher power!
What kind of power?
Teacher power!
Beautiful. We are a beautiful union, yes?
Yes!
Angel is beautiful for standing up and being courageous.
Yes!
Yes? That's brave, folks. That's brave. They are doing this because she's effective. They're doing this because she's rightfully criticizing their racist, awful policies. They're doing this because she's standing up for students. They're doing this because she's standing up for public education.
Yes!
We deserve better.
Yeah.
Everybody in this community deserves better. So, are we going to fight back?
Yes!
Are we going to fight back?
Yes!
Are we going to fight back?
Yes!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Teacher power!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Teacher power!
Go, be peaceful, have a wonderful evening. This was a powerful event, and we will be back. Yes?
Yes!
We'll be back?
Yes! EA! EA! EA!
Thank you, everyone.
This is one of the books that's in cartoon form. It's got fun going and it's got lobsters rolling in the corner and torn out. It's soft
That doesn't appear in ours. So this is what they're saying. They got that.
Yeah, that's what they are
Who are you with? This. What's that supposed to represent?
Well, read it and you can determine.
You tell me real quick. Don't waste my time. What is this?
Basically, it's got the rating system, what's appropriate.
Whose rating system?
He wants to know who came up with the rating system.
But you can just see a sample of the porn right here.
And what?
In all of the 11 schools. This is at Watson, Doherty, Palmer, and Coronado.
Do you have a list of books that I can Palmer?
I know it is now though. I don't know when it came in. Maybe it was like 2020. I think the American Library Association sent them out.
I just say, go look for yourself and determine.
We're not banning. Yes, library. Okay, so Mitch fives. Oh, here's Palmer.
Oh, I've got, you gave me that list. I've got it here. I'll look at it.
Here's Palmer.
So we're out here tonight. They're talking about the list of books that are in D11 that have softcore, alleged softcore pornographic material in them. We saw a couple of excerpts from those books. And there's a woman out here talking to one of the men who is dressed in green vests, which I believe is a marshal for these events. And they're kind of arguing it out over books, or at least talking about it at this point. But it seems to be going okay. Everything's peaceful. But we heard some things that were very interesting that were said tonight. So when we release this, I encourage you to go back and listen. And we will have a video that we release that we actually captured on the video camera. Here's Genevieve FRSO. Any comment? I was just talking to the camera here. Any comment or like official stance on the burn? Any comment on the banned books in D11?
Who are you
your
with?
stance? Me, I'm just an independent.
Independent?
Yeah, I was just gathering this independently tonight.
He likes to play being a reporter. It's
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
you know, like some days you talk about like, I think I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. This
I'd
day he's like,
honestly like to know FRSO's take on the banned books in D11.
oh, really? That's interesting.
No comment.
Okay.
This time.
No, that's fine. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
And they're wall to wall.
We're going to go. See you guys. Yeah.
You know, his job
Yeah.
gave him
See you guys.
Hey, any comment about tonight, like what happened out here and everybody?
I am curious. So the Bible having, of course you're not. You're talking about books that don't support your point of view.
No, I'm talking about age-appropriate books in D11 school libraries.
And you're saying that stories from the Bible? Okay, that's fine. Of course you didn't. You brought up books that you disagree with. Can I ask again?
Went through the list.
This quote
And this is the list.
So you provided this information without.
So do you think that's not factual, sir?
I will look it up, thank you. I'd just like to state that your information here does not include the name of the person who did the rating of books.org. It says, the rater from bookslooks.org explains the process. It has an extensive quote from this person. It does not identify that person.
You know,
This image, I would love someone to show me the book in a D11 school
can I just
that
read
contains
you
this
this from your
image.
website real quick? Can I just read?
Yes,
It's
please.
from your website, books.
Well, she's
As
just
of,
sharing
as of
information.
Sunday, March 23rd, 2025, booklooks.org will be ceasing operations and taking down all reports from the site.
Oh, interesting.
Wow, okay.
So they know
So
we're full of
legit,
shit.
Keep
I
this
guess,
though.
huh?
Thank you so much.
Fun Home is the name of the book. Doherty Mitchell.
I'm just letting you know I found out.
Doherty Mitchell.
Yeah, I'd like to have
love
one
to
of
see
those if
proof
you're
of
giving
that.
them out, if you're spreading lies, thank you.
That's not proof that it's in there. That's proof that you say it's in
Well,
there.
I had two retired teachers who did research. You guys are welcome
Do you, I would like to know.
the list.
Do you have a photo of the book in that library?
You can go on the library app and look it up yourself.
I will do that. I promise
That's
you I
the
will.
list of the books that are in
What-
particular schools.
Sir, could I ask you the book you're questioning?
You don't have to answer questions. Oh, I'm just recommending against it. It's not in here. It was a graphic novel that I don't see. It's just got her paper. Who were you with?
Oh, I was just here independently
It's a fake
trying to
journalist.
capture.
Okay, then no, you can't use me for anything. Thanks.
Yeah, it's fun.
Got what you need?
Yeah, why would we be polite when you were? I don't know.
See ya. I'm taking off. Okay, me too. I said, I don't think we're on opposite sides of this issue. And once they see it, they're like, oh my God.
Can you tell us like what's in the book? That's
What? Yeah, exactly.
Right here. Go ahead. You may have it.
I would really like to check.
I don't believe that this is in a school.
Excuse me again.
Also,
You find
no,
the
I don't
hand-
want to.
you- well,
You're
you're handing out
rude, and I'm talking
pornography.
to
I'm
her right
extremely
now.
Yeah, actually, you're the one who's actively
You're handing out
distributing that
pornography.
material.
You find the Handmaid's Tale.
better get out of here.
Hold on.
That's pornography, isn't it? What's your name? My name is Lee.
On the back of that.
You got pornography there, dude.
I know, and you are handing out.
Yeah, you're literally the one who's distributing this material that is so apparently offensive when there are. If it was actually that big of a, when if it was actually that much of a concern to you, yeah.
So I just wanted to point this out to you. This is the. These are the 4s and 5s. It tells you the description.
Who came up with the rating system? No, you didn't. Who came up with the rating system?
And I'm asking you now, so can you answer?
Yeah. The fact that you find the Handmaid's Tale offensive says a lot about.
There's
where
a
you
graphic
stand.
There's a graphic novel for it.
That's where we're headed.
It's the graphic novels that are really bad.
And that's up to you to decide. I don't want to be on your camera.
You
by
realize
the
The
way.
Handmaid's Tale is literally talking about history that has actually happened to Black and Indigenous women in this country. It's literally just a fictionalized telling of actual history.
I'm talking about age-appropriate books.
Who decides what's age appropriate? You?
Well, we can't show R-rated movies in
Who
school.
came up with the rating
On
system?
the
Who decides? You or a parent or a teacher?
Do you want to have a conversation, or do you
I'm
just want
asking
to
you,
badger
who
me?
decides?
I can't even.
We've all asked
Who
the same question,
decides?
you won't answer it.
Do I get to
already
decide?
told him.
Who's the
Hold on.
reader?
Do I
You
get to
didn't tell
decide
me and
what
I
you're
keep
allowed to
asking.
read?
We're talking about children.
Who decides?
obviously don't
My
care
wife
about
and I
children.
decide what she can read.
Right.
You don't.
Right.
So
Right. Exactly. That's the point.
my wife and I decide.
Right.
And her
It's none of your
teacher.
business.
Not you.
Exactly.
So kids should have
So
the opportunity
why are you
to
here?
read whatever we decide.
Right. So I don't think
You
if
just
you
agreed with us.
Exactly. And I don't think that
Stop
this
handing
should
out
be in
pornography.
school.
Yeah, can you please
That's
put that
what
away?
I'm
My
saying.
5-year-old is right here.
There's a child behind
Take your
and a little
smut
kid
out
right
of here. If you say you're against this, keep
You
it away
want to
from my
protect
kid.
children, exactly. Get that out of
Your
our
child's
faces.
not looking at it.
You're waving it everywhere.
Okay. So she just said your child's not looking at it. Okay,
Yeah,
so it
exactly.
seems to me
I'm
like
not showing
information can be distributed, and then the parents can decide what is shown to their children.
Can you tell us what
And
the rating
not.
is now?
Yeah,
So
who created the rating system? You said
you are effectively distributing the
That was
information,
really weird.
just
They
like
took their rating
They took-
reports down.
Yeah, of course.
anyone else
So who creates the
distributing the information. But you leave it up
Just
to
like
your
right-wing
viewers
assholes like you?
to decide what is appropriate and what is not.
Yes, middle school and high school students
So
can
And their
be.
parents can
You
we
decide.
don't
shouldn't
allow
be
them
deciding
to, we don't allow them to
what
watch
is
R-rated.
appropriate for people.
We're not
You
allowed
let
to
other
show
people
R-rated movies in school.
No,
The
of course
students
not.
cannot
Are there
get
any
on.
instances of that happening?
There's no
someone
reason
showing
for
dead
me
people
to
in a
No,
school
say
zone?
stutter?
Teacher?
Seems like no.
It's
So
a
why are
really-
you concerned about an
it's-
issue that's not
it's
happening?
a really simple question. Who created the rating system?
I don't think that you. I already told you. Go look on booklooks.com.
They
No,
took
you
all,
should
they
look
took
it
all
down,
their
girl.
reports
You
should
down.
look it down.
6 months ago. They took all their reports down. It's on their website.
It's
So-
really simple. It's
You're being
really
ignorant
simple.
and it's disgusting. You should probably leave. Since you're showing pornography to children.
Like I agree, kids shouldn't be viewing. Like my 5-year-old doesn't need to see that shit you're hanging out.
Exactly.
But that's not what we're talking about.
That is what I'm here to talk about.
My 5-year-old
here
teacher
to
We're not
distributes
trying
pornography.
to. We're not trying to ban Catcher in the Rye. We just want age-appropriate books
Catcher in the Rye has
the
been banned for
libraries.
a long time in a lot of schools. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what I'm telling you.
You don't even know the books.
You're
That-
very.
That's on a
It's
banned book
incredible
list.
how
such
public
good
education is
discourse.
What a wild
No,
choice.
seriously, like that is literally a banned book that has been banned before. Why?
when you reach for
That's
it.
a
Right.
terrible
That's
example.
not what we're up
Most
to.
banned books.
Yes, it is.
We're
not trying to
This is
ban
a huge list of banned books. That's exactly what you're up to.
Pack that up. Oh, cool.
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Likewise. Honestly, it was because dude, nobody wants to be on your camera. You ready to take her for dinner? Yeah. It's been a pleasure, honestly, because I like to know what's going on. And yeah, keep that away from me.
So do I. That's why I'm here. No, I'm here independently. But I was just asking him a question. He got a little hostile with me. I don't know. It was just, I thought it was a good question.
Such an innocent little darling.
What's that?
Sure. It's
Yeah,
not like you
I was
show
trying
up
to
to
find these
every
I had taken
trans
photos,
rights
but
protest
for some reason,
with
some
your
of them
bullshit.
don't load onto my cloud.
Are you Mara?
Jordan, right?
Are you Mara
And then
Laura?
it doesn't.
Mara Laura.
Mara Lauer?
Mara Laura.
Sorry if I'm pronouncing it. Are you the person with the Democratic
But you know
Socialists of
what?
America that we spoke with at
I say,
the Pride celebrations?
Let's go.
That was at the table.
I didn't talk to anybody.
Okay, I must be mistaken. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I mean, yes, am I a member of the Democratic Socialists of America? Absolutely.
point
but
is
I
that-
didn't
You just
talk
look
to
familiar. I might have mispronounced your name, but yeah,
Well, no,
that's
but
what I
the
was
point
asking.
Yeah. I didn't talk to you at Pride though.
in the
You
library.
kind of come off like
And
a
then
stalker.
actually give
but
and say, look.
Well, there
I
was
would
a
be
table.
surprised because I already know you're a creep.
There was a table set up at Pride
point,
that
I took it up.
you were talking to
somebody's
people
word.
at, and we had spoken.
But I can go look
believe,
myself.
but yeah, I don't know why you'd say anything like that. I'm just here trying to cover this and show the public what's going on, try to talk to some people, have some valuable
No, but
conversation.
you're here because
No,
you're
what you're
obsessed
saying is, no, wait,
with
we're
on
going
a
back to the
population
question
of
you asked me
people
if
who
I saw
are
it first.
incredibly oppressed
Right, yes, or she
and
asked me if
likely
I personally
to
saw it
hurt themselves
in that library,
because
right?
of assholes
Because I'm
like
honest,
you.
I'm not going to tell you.
So is filming? Is it because I'm filming?
It's because you're so. It's honestly like.
So what I'm going
go
to do is
to
I'll go and I'll
therapy,
just
dude,
photograph
and
it myself.
understand why you have this obsession
And then next
with
time I'll
hating
just
on
say, hey.
trans.
I don't understand
It's
how I'm
really
hating on
unhealthy.
trans people
So
by
I'm just
showing
saying,
up
like,
and covering these
18
events so the public
what
can
I
see.
have
I
seen,
know your whole fucking shit.
I believe
know
that
what you
material is
Oh,
for 18
okay.
and above.
You know what I do. What do I do?
I know how you show up and like harass people and anything involving trans.
Now I'm going on Destiny.
I harass people?
Destiny. Two retired teachers looked up the book title.
If that's what you think,
Destiny's the
I'm
library
sorry you feel that way,
system,
but you might have me mistaken.
And two retired teachers looked it up and made these lists.
I remember
Okay,
you
who
getting
am I?
chased off on Trans Day of Remembrance.
By who? By the
On my
DSA?
website.
You like ran off on your cheerleader little
Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls.
Yeah, I know. You were there that day too.
Yeah, because I actually care about trans people.
Well, anyway,
So you don't think that live streaming an event with hundreds of people watching is giving a fair shot to cover an event, and you're saying that that's like trolling or not caring because I'm just live streaming something that you guys are saying, unedited, uncut. I mean, I guess I just don't understand what you're saying.
Just walk away.
And if anything, ma'am, I'm the one who gets harassed. And if anything, I'm the one who gets harassed for
just
live
walk away.
streaming your
Just walk away.
conversations and events and trying
Just walk
to
away.
amplify your voice. So I think you should probably think twice before you
my
say
voice amplified
these
by
things because
you.
it doesn't
I'm
really
perfectly
add up with
capable of doing
the
that
truth.
myself.
Well, that's fine, but I'm just doing my job, and I don't appreciate you guys harassing me for doing my job. Thank you. Have a great night.
It's really bad when Disney doesn't like it when you live stream their music. I'm going to make sure to get video of that. There's a child over here. Please do not film in that direction.
She said